H.R. 1913, the hate crimes bill. This legislation is wrong, and I oppose it because it creates a special class of victim, suppresses religious freedom, and criminalizes thought. I ask you tonight, why does Lady Liberty wear a blindfold? Isn't it because our Constitution demands equal, not special, but equal protection under the law? Under this bill, justice will no longer be equal. It will depend on a victim's race, gender, or sexual orientation. This legislation would allow for different penalties to be imposed for the exact same crime. While I'm not a constitutional scholar, probably like my friend from Iowa, it's abundantly clear to me that this bill would violate the 14th Amendment by creating a special class of victims who deserve some type of special protection under the law. More importantly, I fear this legislation would unwind a key thread to our judicial system by placing higher value on one life or lifestyle over another. In addition to creating a special class of victims, this legislation could allow for criminal prosecution of religious leaders or members of religious groups who express their beliefs of their respective faiths. Pastors, imams, rabbis, people from across the country would now be forced to question the legality of the words that they preach. Consequently, this bill would inhibit religious freedom in our society. A scary thought. Unfortunately, constitutionally protected speech is not only freedom jeopardized, not the only freedom, jeopardized by the hate crime. This legislation would go so far as to, guess what? Criminalize thought. No matter how fervently we disagree with what someone thinks, we cannot punish them for thinking it. This is the criminal action that merits swift justice, the action, not the thought or the motivation. I fear that H.R. 1913 is a step in the wrong direction. When I think about justice, I think about justice for all, no matter who you are in the United States of America. And I would urge all my colleagues tomorrow to vote no on H.R. 1913, because I certainly will be.